Greetings! In this lesson, I will show you how to create an app from a SharePoint list. Let's start by going to SharePoint. In our SharePoint Sales Team site, we have a list called Expenses. This is where we ask our salespeople to add all of their reimbursable expenses, and you can see we have 2 in here right now. What we're going to do is create an app so that our salespeople can add their expenses right on their phone using a Power Apps app. Before we create our app, we're going to add a new expense so that we can see the input options for each expense. We'll click on New, and we see we have to give a title. We're going to pick a date. We have a date picker, and this date picker will show up in our app. We have a space for description. We have a place to add the amount. We have a place for category, and you see we have a drop-down list. This drop-down list will also show up in our app. Notice with the amount, I did not format this as currency, but SharePoint will display it that way. We also have a place to add attachments, things like a receipt. We'll go ahead and we'll save this expense, and we can see it here in SharePoint. And again, notice that the amount has been converted to currency. Now, when we're ready to make our app, we could go back to our Microsoft Office and click on Power Apps, but you'll notice here in the SharePoint list, we have a button for Power Apps, and there's a little drop-down arrow. We're going to click there, and you'll see this Create an App panel opens up on the right. We can give our app a name. We're going to call it Expense Report, and we're going to click Create. Now it's opening up in Power Apps, and it's going to create our app. This may take a while. And our app is done. We're going to zoom out a little bit and then zoom in on our app so we can see it. We see our Browse Gallery, and if we go to preview our app, we can see that it lists all of the information. And if we want to create a new expense, all of our fields are there. And that's how you create an app from a SharePoint list using Power Apps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a future lesson.